Money is more than just numbers. It's about behavior, emotions, and psychology. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're breaking down by Morgan Housel, a book that reveals the hidden forces behind our financial decisions. If you've ever wondered why people make irrational money choices, or how you can build lasting wealth, this is the video for you. You know, when I first started learning about money, I thought it was all about spreadsheets and interest rates. But the more I learned, the more I realized something crucial. No one thinks about money the same way. Think about it. Someone who grew up during the Great Recession, watching their parents struggle to make ends meet, might be terrified of debt, right? They might hoard cash like it's going out of style. On the other hand, someone who grew up in a wealthy family where money was never a concern might be more comfortable taking risks. They might see investing as a no-brainer. The point is, our relationship with money is deeply personal. It's shaped by our upbringing, our experiences, and even our personalities. And this explains why some people are natural savers, while others can't resist a good sale. It's not always about logic. It's about what feels safe and familiar based on what we've lived through. Here's an example. I have a friend who grew up in a family that constantly stressed saving for a rainy day. Now, even though he makes a great income, he still lives incredibly frugally. He drives an old car, rarely eats out, and saves a huge chunk of his paycheck. Some people might call him cheap, but you know what? He's completely financially secure. He has zero debt, a massive investment portfolio, and the freedom to walk away from any job he doesn't like. That's the power of understanding your own money psychology. So the next time you're tempted to judge someone's financial decisions, remember this. You're not walking in their shoes. You don't know their story or their experiences. What matters is that you figure out what works for you, based on your own unique relationship with money. And it's not just about saving or spending, it's also about how you plan for the future. Some people are meticulous planners, always thinking about retirement and long-term goals. Others live more in the moment, focusing on immediate needs and desires. Both approaches have their merits and drawbacks. The key is to find a balance that suits your lifestyle and goals. So whether you're a saver, a spender, or somewhere in between, remember that your financial journey is uniquely yours. Embrace it, learn from it, and most importantly, make it work for you. Because at the end of the day, money is just a tool. It's how you use it that makes all the difference. So the next time you're tempted to judge someone's financial decisions, remember this. You're not walking in their shoes, you don't know their story or their experiences. What matters is that you figure out what works for you, based on your own unique relationship with money. And always keep in mind that your financial journey is a personal one. It's about finding what makes you feel secure, happy, and fulfilled. So take the time to understand your own money habits and make choices that align with your values and goals. Let's talk about something a lot of people don't want to admit: luck. It's a factor that plays a significant role in our lives whether we like it or not. We love to celebrate success stories, right? Those moments of triumph and achievement are inspiring. We hear about entrepreneurs building billion-dollar companies or investors making a killing in the stock market. These stories are everywhere, and it's easy to think, wow, they must be geniuses. Their success seems almost magical. But here's the thing. Success is often as much about being in the right place at the right time as it is about making smart decisions. Timing can be everything. Take Bill Gates, for example. Yeah, the guy's brilliant. His intelligence and vision are undeniable. But he was also incredibly lucky. Circumstances aligned in his favor. Imagine if Bill Gates hadn't gone to one of the only high schools in the world with a computer back in the 1960s. That access was a game changer. Would he still be the Microsoft titan we know today? It's a question worth pondering. It's impossible to say for sure, but it definitely played a huge role in his journey. Luck and opportunity were on his side. On the flip side, think about all the brilliant investors who lost everything in the 1929 stock market crash. Their stories are a stark contrast. These were smart people who made what seemed like sound financial decisions. They did everything by the book. But sometimes, luck just isn't on your side. No matter how well you plan, things can go wrong. The point is, we can't control everything. Life is unpredictable, and that's a reality we must accept. We can make smart investments, work hard, and build a solid financial foundation. These are things within our control, but we also have to acknowledge the role of luck, both good and bad. It's an ever-present force. So what's the takeaway here? What should we learn from this? Don't beat yourself up if you haven't achieved the same level of success as someone else. Everyone's journey is different. Maybe they got lucky breaks that you didn't. It's not always about effort alone, and on the flip side, don't get cocky if you've had a few wins. Success can be fleeting. It's not always about being the smartest person in the room. Sometimes it's about timing and circumstances. Instead of focusing on outcomes, which are often outside of our control, focus on what you can control: your effort, your decisions, and your mindset. These are your true assets. That's how you set yourself up for long-term success, regardless of what the market or the economy throws your way. Embrace the journey with all its uncertainties. Chapter 3. Now, let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, getting rich. And no, I'm not talking about get-rich-quick schemes or winning the lottery. I'm talking about the real deal, building wealth through the power of compounding. You know how everyone says Warren Buffett is one of the greatest investors of all time? Well, here's a little secret. He didn't become a multi-billionaire overnight. In fact, most of his wealth came after he turned 60. How is that possible? Compounding. Compounding is like this magical snowball effect. You start with a small snowball, and as you roll it down a hill, it picks up more snow, getting bigger and bigger. In investing, your snowball is your money. And the hill? That's time. The longer you let your money compound, the more it grows. It's like earning interest, and so on. It's exponential growth, baby. Here's an example. Let's say you invest $10,000 today and earn an average annual return of 7%. In 30 years, you'll have over $76,000. That's without adding another dime to your investment. That's the power of compounding. Now I know what you're thinking, but Graham, I'm not Warren Buffett. I don't have decades to wait. And you know what? That's okay. The best time to start investing was yesterday. The second best time, right now. Even if you're starting small, even if you're only investing a few $100s a month, time is on your side. The sooner you start, the more time your money has to grow. So don't wait until you're ready or until you have a lot of money. Start small, start today, and let compounding work its magic. Chapter 4. Let's talk about a dirty little secret. A lot of people who rich aren't. They might have the fancy cars, the designer clothes, and the Instagram-worthy vacations. But underneath it all, they're drowning in debt. See, real wealth isn't about what you can show off. It's about what you've built. It's about financial security, peace of mind, and the freedom to live life on your own terms. Think about it. If you're constantly stressing about credit card bills, car payments, and keeping up with the Joneses, are you really wealthy? Or are you just living paycheck to paycheck with a fancy facade? The truth is, you can earn a high income and still be broke. Why? Because if you spend everything you earn, you're no better off than someone making half as much. So, what's the key to building real wealth? It's simple. Spend less than you earn and invest the difference. It's not about depriving yourself or living like a monk. It's about being mindful of your spending and making conscious choices about where your money goes. Instead of buying that new car you don't really need, invest that money. Instead of eating out every night, cook at home a few times a week and invest the savings. Small changes add up over time, trust me. Remember, wealth isn't about impressing others. It's about building a solid financial foundation that gives you options and security. It's about having the freedom to pursue your passions, take care of your loved ones, and sleep soundly at night knowing you're financially secure. Chapter 5. Let's cut to the chase. What's the point of all this financial stuff anyway? Why do we spend so much time and energy on it? Why do we work so hard to earn money, save money, and invest money? What's the end goal here? It's not about the numbers in your bank account. It's not just about accumulating wealth. It's not about buying a fancy car or a bigger house. It's about freedom. The freedom to choose. True wealth is about having the freedom to live life on your own terms, to do what you love. It's about waking up every morning and not having to worry about money. Imagine that peace of mind. It's about having the flexibility to pursue your passions, to explore your creativity, spend time with loved ones, and create lasting memories, and design a life you love. A life that brings you joy and fulfillment. Imagine this. You wake up one morning feeling refreshed and excited, and you don't have to go to a job you hate. You have the freedom to choose your path. You can choose to work on projects you're passionate about, things that truly matter to you, start that business you've always dreamed of, or embark on a new adventure, or simply spend more time with your family. The people who mean the most to you. That's the power of financial freedom. It's about having options, real, tangible options. It's about not being chained to a desk for 40 hours a week just to make ends meet. It's about breaking free. It's about having the financial security to take risks, pursue your dreams, and live life to the fullest. And live life to the fullest. To experience all that life has to offer. Now I know what you're thinking, Graham, that sounds amazing, but is it really possible? Can I achieve this level of freedom? And the answer is yes. Absolutely, it is possible. It takes time, effort, and discipline, but it's absolutely achievable. You can do it. Start by defining what freedom means to you. What does it look like for you? What would you do if money were no object? What are your passions? What excites you? What kind of life do you want to create for yourself and your loved ones? What are your dreams? Once you have a clear vision, a roadmap of where you want to go, you can start taking steps to make it a reality, one step at a time. It might mean saving more aggressively, investing wisely, or finding new income streams, or finding ways to increase your income. Every little bit helps. But trust me, the journey is worth it. Every step brings you closer. Remember, financial freedom isn't a destination, it's a journey, a continuous journey, and it's a journey worth taking, one that will transform your life. So, what's the biggest lesson from? It's not about how much you earn, it's about how you about money. Master your mindset, and wealth will follow. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe for more finance and book summaries, and let me know in the comments. What's your biggest money lesson? If you want to buy this book, you can find the link in my description.